What's up, y'all? I come back with a warning and a message for somebody. If it resonates, if it don't, hey, I'm Keykey Chronicles Spiritual Empress. Look here. If people are inviting you places, right, with people you know that are your ops, your enemies that you don't fool with, that you fell out with, that you don't talk to, that you have blocked, don't go because it's a setup. And honestly speaking, this is really a warning, not only for myself collective, but for you guys. Stop going places with people that fool with your ops and your enemies. Because it's a setup. And most likely, it's going to be some kind of humiliation ritual, a trap to harvest your energy, to try to probably get you to lay down with somebody so they can siphon your energy, so they can record you doing stuff, so they can continue stealing from you, taking from you, try to show the courts that you're crazy because they pleading their cases right now and the judge not even trying to hear it because the police on the right side of God understands. The righteous federal agents out there understand that all of this was a setup, that they went to court and lied and said you were crazy when honestly it turns out they've been envious and jealous of you the whole time. These people have been lying, saying that you've been doing spell work on them, witchcraft, when it's actually them. And if you made the right moves, talked to the right people, and did what it is to put that out there in the universe for it to go to the righteous is, you've done your job. Be still and know that He is God. But just stop entertaining people that entertain people you know you don't fool with no more, that are not a part of your life. They don't know what's going on with you. They only stalk you online and watch you and do word of mouth. They're only holding on to the past version of you. You no longer him or her anymore. God has stepped in. You are covered and highly favored by God. You are special and precious to the Most High. The angels are always on guard for you. Your ancestors always step up. Honor them. Love yourself so the right kind of love can come and find you. It'll be a love that God is sending. So by all means, be open to love. Share that love within your household with your babies, your grandchildren. You know what I'm saying? If God send the people that you know, your intuition tell you discernment because they in need of your love, your light, your peace, your darkness. Share it with those people. Ask God to remove people and place that thing and to show you who people truly are and reveal their true intentions. And He will. Prayer can change everything for you, collective. You just gotta believe and have your faith. Because prayer without works is dead. You can pray. God is not a magician. He's not going to show up and do things. You have to show Him that you're willing to change your situation, your circumstances. What's in you that's been holding you back and hurting you, to heal from it. Whether it's a betrayal, whether it's a heartbreak. You know what I'm saying? Heal from that. No more trauma bonded over past issues that you got over with people. That's what narcissists and evildoers like to do. They like to trap you into the same cycles that they're going through. These people's lives are full of chaos, madness, conflict, dysfunction, delusion. This is what they feed off, negativity. And they don't want you to have peace in your life. Think about the people that came into your life at the lowest point, at your high point, at your in between, and what they brought to the table. Did they bring you peace, joy, happiness, or did they bring conflict, dysfunction, and chaos with them? Think about that. That's something we all, as a collective, Holy Spirit retreat, should really think about. Practice what they preach. I'm not going to give out no advice I'm not going to follow. So the same thing I'm telling you, I'm applying that shit to my life. And I'm still growing. I'm still learning. I'm still evolving. I'm still elevating. I'm grateful and I'm thankful, collective, for everything that the Most High does for me and my family. Sure, there might be some minor kinks and stuff that we have to deal with. You know, I have to deal with these people sending chaos magic to my grandchildren so they can't get to me now. And it's going back to their grandchildren and their children. The stuff they sent to me is going back to them and their people. Collective, that's how I go. The scales are being balanced in the world. Can't you see? It's raining. God is clearing out all this negativity. He's clearing out this negative energy. He's clearing out people, places, and things that don't serve a purpose in none of our lives at this point. These people can watch, stalk, and do all that all day. But a lot of us are strong enough to deal with this shit. We open-minded. We strong. We persevere. We're forgiveness. We love. We give. We share. This is why we're still standing and we're still here. This is why a lot of us who have been through hell and not going back are making these videos. We are led to do this to share with the community, humanity. You know, this is not easy. Getting up here doing things like this for a lot of us, but we sharing our testimony because we only could tell you what we've been through to try and help you navigate through what you may be going through. We speak up with authority because God give a lot of us that gift and that right alone because we earned it. He gave it to us because we earned it and he knew we would. We were wounded warriors. Now we're spiritual gangsters out here. We're spiritual warriors for the Lord. No matter what nobody said, no matter what it looked like, we gonna still stand. The 144,000 is here. No more after, no before. And however we come and present it to you, that's how it's presented. Either you gonna take it or you not. Nobody may be prepared for what God is going to do next, but we know He's going to do something next. Yes, He's going to do something in all of our lives, collective. What it is, we don't know. That's why the old folks used to say back in the day, tell God your plans and watch Him laugh. Because wherever you need to be, that's where your ass going to end up. Whatever you need to do, that's what your ass going to be doing. Especially when you answer that call, put your feet on solid ground and told God, I'm here. Use me as the vessel as you see fit. I'm tired, Lord. What the hell? Why? Why me? He going to say, why not you? You built for this shit. You still standing. Through all the chaos magic. Through all the foolishness you've been through. Through all the hurt and pain that you have been suffering with. That you dealt with from people that said they loved you and they cared about you the most. The betrayal. The abandonment. The addictions. People draining your energy. You still standing. And you call your energy and your power back to you because it belongs to you. Everything they stole, that they partied off of, they was laughing at you. They're not laughing no more. Trust me, they're not collective. They're not laughing no more. That's why God sit you down and humble you. Put you in isolation or hermit mode. That's for your protection. Sometimes a lot of rejection that you felt was God protecting you from the plans, the plots, and the scheme that the people was doing behind your back because they're not woman or man enough to do it in your face. Because they know even on a bad day, they couldn't defeat you if you knew what was going on, what they were doing. And when you found out, mum's the word, you had to play this out and discard their ass. That's a narcissist's worst nightmare, to be discarded. Mm-hmm. They hate being exposed and being discarded. Discard their ass. A earth angel, an empath is a narcissist's worst nightmare. We humiliate their pride come before the fall. Their pride be annihilated. null and void soul contracts with their ass. Once you just cut them off and leave them alone. Let them do whatever it is they wanted to do, but they're going to do it without you. And they flying monkeys too. Cut all their ass off. Because if they still tied to that narcissist that wants to be tied to you, it ain't going to get no better. They're going to keep on enabling that narcissist. It don't matter what he do to them, what she do to them, what she say to them. They be afraid at some point for doing all that spell work and witchcraft to annihilate the narcissist, and he gonna end up, or she gonna end up annihilating all of them. Everything that the narcissist did to you, he's doing it to them 10 times worse because he don't have you as a supply. You may have been the best supply that collective ever know. You showed them love, kindness, respect. You was giving, you was open, and that narcissist participated in doing witchcraft too. But at the same time, the narcissist felt some kind of, call it some fake ass love for you collective. And they watching, they learning, and they know that spell work was being done. And how they know, they, again, for the people in the back, way back there, they participated in it. They just didn't believe you were strong enough to defeat all of them. But you did it, collective. Pat yourself on the back. You did it. You didn't look back. You had nothing to say. It was it. Motherfucker wanted to be in the street. That's where you left the ass in the street. Because some people, man or woman, they make it so hard for good women and men when they get with these narcissistic, jealous, hateful witches out there. These dark high priestesses, these Jezebels, these real Lilith spirited people full of entities, and create these broken hearts and soul ties on both ends. And they meet earth angels, empath, and people like us, and they treat us like shit. They want to hold on to us and try to drain us of everything we got, which God will not let that happen, y'all. And people like us end up, we're not afraid to love. We just become so particular in who we deal with. We so tough. One fuck up, we done. It don't matter if it's on the phone, in person. One slip up from a man, or when we done with their ass, we just throw them away. We can give them a chance, but we be feeling like, oh no, we're not finna go through the same cycle, repeat the same thing. Because our kids see that, our grandchildren see that, our family see that, and some of our family like that shit. They like to see you hurting, down, broke. They want you to need them, and you don't need them. You got God. You might love them, and you can love them from a distance. You can love anybody from a distance. You don't have to deal with them. They don't have to come to your house. You don't go to their house. Because right now, collective, your name is being spoken in rooms you haven't entered in years. Spoken on phones you haven't even called in years. And people haven't called you, but they still talking. And karma's still hitting as they talking. They mad as hell. Everything that they said at their mouth is happening to them, for them, with them, and to them once again. Karma is a real thing. The scales are going to be balanced. And I don't know. If this resonates with you, it resonates. If it don't, but that was a warning for somebody. And to these karmics in Karmicville who keep calling themselves sending witchcraft, juju, summoning shit, opening portals, and steady call themselves trying to do this over and over again, you've been warned more than 100 times to stop. Can't you see what's happening to you and around you? You are a selfish person to keep doing it, knowing that it's damaging, ruining, taking from, bringing down people who are associated with you, who don't want to do it no more because they trying to back out. They're trying to reverse the curses and the witchcraft and the juju they sent, which it can't be undone. It got to go back somewhere. So that's your warning. Again, you keep on, because you're the original sender. And your little side piece keep on. Nothing but destruction is going to happen in all of your lives. Because you won't stop. You think playing with witchcraft is a game. It's not. Whoever taught you, whoever told you, they should have warned you about the backfires, about going to hell, about reaping what you sow, and let you know most of all, God is not to be played with or mocked. He's a jealous God, and you cannot disrespect him like that. No. Lord, I had to take a deep breath, Lord Jesus. So, again, I'm your girl, Keykey, Chronicle Spiritual Empress. This has been another channel divinely ordered message right now. Now, whoever it resonates, it finds. I hope it finds you in good spirit, knowing that I'm sending peace, love, and light to you, along with these warnings, this clarity. Because I see this for somebody. It's not going to be good, and it's not going to be pretty if you don't stop what you're doing and pay attention and listen. Use your discernment, intuition to know before somebody ends up setting you up and doing something real, real vicious and vile to you, because they want to use you in a ritual. They want to sacrifice your dignity, your body, your mind, your soul, and break your spirit, because that's what it's all about, control. They want to get into these cults and these covens by any means necessary. These people want to be famous. They want to be seen. They want to be rich. They want to be wealthy. And the people that's doing it, they are not wealthy. They are not rich. They're being seen, but they're also being laughed at and talked about and ridiculed and humiliated. The same thing they're trying to do to the collective is happening to them. At this present time when you see this video, it's happening to them. Pay attention to everybody who you came in contact with, family-wise, fake friend-wise, frenemy-wise, child-wise, cousin-wise, even adult-wise. Pay attention to everybody around you from now on who you come in contact with. Don't allow everybody to pray for you or your family. Because they hide behind God, they hide behind religion and Christianity. They have them fake-ass churches they be in. Ain't nothing but some Masonic meetings, Luciferian meetings, Satanists, atheists, witches and warlock shapeshifters, skinwalkers, reptilians meetings, energy vampire meetings. They do sex rituals. They will infect you. They have incest in their family. You'll be surprised how two cousins be sleeping together. Two sisters and brothers sleeping together. A mama and a daughter. And they all in a cult sleeping together. Siphon off each other's energy. One go out and get some energy, drain somebody, bring it back to the whole covenant cult, and they end up sleeping with each other, infecting each other over and over again. And now they all have something they can never get rid of. That is their backfire, that is their karma, and more is to come to these people. Now, if you want to be a part of that, you can go head on and be stupid saying, that's my nigga, that's my bitch, that's my friend, that's my whatever, knowing that these people are Judases, knowing that they into some dark-ass shit, and you done paid attention and seen the shit, and heard the shit come out their mouth. They done said some vicious things about people in front of you. They have wished bad things to happen to their own mother, their own sister, their own cousins, their own brothers. When they get angry, they get vile, because that's who they are deep inside. Soulless, evil, pure, sinister, diabolical people say the darkest evil, the lowest shit to somebody that you wouldn't even think of. If you're a light worker, you won't think of that shit to say about nobody. You won't wish, you know, stuff on your own mama, your sister, your brother, your cousins. You won't wish nothing like that. You might get mad and say some little, slick shit, but you ain't gonna wish nothing so vile to happen to them. And when it happens, you want to cry like a baby because you're lying. It's because of you. It happened, and everybody knows it because somebody had to be sacrificed and had to go. And that's how karma works. The one somebody loves the most always be the one God gonna end up taking as a sacrifice by the hands of somebody else. Word magic. That's why you gotta be careful what to say. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. You can either speak life of somebody or speak death over them. And I don't mean just physical. If you know, you know. Again, I'm Keykey, Chronicle Spiritual Empress. You've been warned. You done been given knowledge, wisdom, and some clarity. If it resonates with you, apply it to your life. If it don't, pass it to who may need it. And stop going around judging people for the same shit that happens in your family. Nobody is perfect. And truth is, none of us is exempt from getting karma. It's up to you. You can either receive dharma or you receive karma. But we all got to face karma to get to karma waters, especially with the Most High. Repent. God's grace and mercy only lasts, collective, so long. God is not to be played with or mocked. He's a jealous God. I'm out, y'all. To my next video, I'm Keykey Chronicle, Spiritual Empress. See y'all later.